Okay, so it took a little bit of walking to find. Kind of disappointed because inside the park, in the trees, the smell of what's left of clean air and stuff is beautiful. And I couldn't find benches to sit down and enjoy a picnic anywhere for the life of me. So I had to come all the way to the aquarium area here where they have just those kind of chairs. And that's not my idea of nature picnicking. I don't want to sit in those. So there are a few here in the shade on the side by some bushes, actually made out of wood, not metal. So I'm going to have that picnic here. I wanted to sort of go back where I said I had already dented my beautiful Pentax ME. I bought an entire kit with lots of rolls of film. I have a lens that's the size in between this and this. And when I went to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Temple in Langley, I was fiddling, trying to figure out how to change and do things because this is too big to take pictures of the whole temple, no matter where I stand. And I wanted the size in between. And so now, because I dropped it, I have a problem just ever so slightly on the edge of the middle size one. Then I couldn't put the cover, the protector back on it. So I can't really take it anywhere and use it now for fear of scratching the lens. So now I'm stuck with the large one or the small one because I've already messed with the beautiful kit that this guy had forever since his childhood and never ever had any problems with. And of course I get it and fumble it on its first major trip out somewhere. And so because I always have a backpack because I swim, because I'm also a water baby, I'm based around forest hiking and water trips and spontaneous overnights. So I always got to have a certain size bag with me for 24 to 48 hours of stuff. And then when you add to that, you saddle up a whole camera kit, that weighs you down a lot. So what you end up doing is what I'm doing right now. To unload weight, you have to stop and eat as much of the food as you got. So you're not having so much on you. And I had to choose not to bring the entire kit with me today because I want to go swimming. Today I want to try to actually get into the ocean rather than swimming at Second Beach, wishing I was in the ocean. See, because I grew up in tanks mostly, lakes and smaller bodies of water, I haven't had the scuba diving training. I don't know how to use a snorkel kit properly. I've used fins and hand paddles. So I realized at the Second Beach, the lockers are only a certain size, and I'm only going to be able to fit so much in there. So I couldn't bring all of it. So I brought small one and the large one. So that's the story about me doing this dent to the side, and I can't put the lens cover on it. So hopefully today this works out with what I did bring. And I'm going to sit and finish, well, I'm just starting. I'm going to eat my lunch to try to unload some of the weight from my bag before going to find a hot spot to swim in the ocean. I'll ask the pool if I can lock my stuff up in the locker. That's the bummer part of doing this stuff alone, which is the point, is that when you don't have somebody there to watch the stuff, it makes it really hard to enjoy going out into the ocean and swimming and not having to worry about what's happening on the beach. And therefore, that's how come people end up in the pool all the time, because they have a locker and a key and staff, right? So that's my thing today. I'm going to try to get to the Rose Garden. I still haven't found the horse and wagon pulling area where you go for the rides. And I haven't found the VPD police horse yet. So that's why I brought my camera. I want to take pictures with them. I got them some peanut butter balls that I made from a recipe from somebody that makes treats for horses. So stay tuned after my lunch and see how the rest of my adventure goes and how long it takes me to actually finally get back into an area where I can go swimming. Thanks for watching Now TV Canada, and my view and opinion of what life is like in Canada now and the world, and how things have changed since I was a child versus what I am now relentlessly stuck with fighting against every single day. So I'll be back after lunch. Have a good afternoon, guys. Thanks for watching Now TV Canada. Stay tuned for more. Hi, guys. Bye. Enjoy your wonderful afternoon wherever you are.